Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Rob with BlameRobVideos, and welcome to episode 4 of our gaming podcast. I want to start off by saying that I did not stop the channel. I did not forget about my loyal viewers, and I did not stop gaming. If you listen to my previous podcast, episode 3, I mentioned that I would be away for a week because I would be geeking out at San Diego Comic-Con. However, when I got back from that, I ended up getting sick, which is why my voice sounds a little funny. I was sick for about another week, which is why there were no updates or videos. And then if that weren't enough, I'm going on vacation in the next 2 weeks. I'm going on vacation for the next 2 weeks. So that is what I have been up to and what I will be doing. And why am I telling you all of this? Well, there's 2 reasons. First of all, I wanted to keep all of my loyal subs and viewers informed and updated, so you didn't think I would just suddenly drop. So I'm going to edit that. First, I wanted.
Nah, roll with it, bro. Roll with it.
We're gonna roll with it. Okay,
roll with it.
Roll with it.
Okay. It's very obvious that I'm not reading off of some sort of script that I pre-wrote or anything. But
Obama, you are not.
No, I'm not. First, I wanted to keep all my loyal subs and viewers informed and updated, so you didn't think I just suddenly dropped off the face of the earth. Thank you to everyone that kept watching and subbing. My number of subs and views kept going up at a good pace, even though I was gone during this time. So that's the first thing. The second thing is because I've been gone for so long, and because I will continue to be gone for a while, I would like to recommend another channel for you guys to watch so that you will still have videos to watch during my absence. So without further ado, I would like to welcome back to the show a previous guest and now fellow YouTuber PintOfBass. How's it going, man?
Oh, been a good day so far.
Good. And actually, before we get into Pint stuff, I'd also like to mention that Bucket is hanging out with us. How's it going, Bucket?
What's up? How's it going? Good.
So for those of you that have seen some of our videos, Bucket's also joined us for a couple of the DayZ videos, as well as... Actually, Bucket, I think you've only been in the DayZ videos, right?
Just one DayZ video.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And then Pint, you've been in everything. You're in all the videos. You're in pretty much everything.
I'm surprised the last few videos you did, I wasn't around. I'm surprised the whole project didn't fall apart. No, I'm kidding.
I was afraid. I had backup plans ready. I had contracted services ready to abduct you or something like that.
Oh, wow.
So
I'm a combat vet, so they gotta bring it for reals.
Yeah.
Come to my apartment, of course.
Yeah, these are high quality. I had people ready.
I'm not done helping you. I mean, I said I'd help you, and I'm sure there's a couple people on your channel who like me. I don't know. Maybe that
I think so.
Might be giving myself too much credit.
No. I think that's a fair statement. And to number one, I'd like to thank you for helping me, and I would like to return that favor by helping you. And actually, we're kind of helping each other here in a minute. So I didn't actually explain what's going on, but basically, I said to all the viewers, I said that I'm going to give you something to watch, and Pint, because he's started his new YouTube channel, is pumping out videos, and I would like to recommend that you all check out his stuff, but I don't want to steal his thunder. Pint, why don't you tell us what your YouTube channel is about?
Well, when I started working with you, Rob, I was kicking around the idea of doing Minecraft videos, and I'm not saying it was an unpleasant distraction, but I got distracted when I started helping you out and making videos with you. But it's still always in the back of my mind that I thought I would do well with Minecraft commentary, and I'm not too horrible at the game. So I was hoping maybe I can get a YouTube audience that might subscribe in order to learn off of me, enjoy my ramblings and lame jokes and whatnot. And it's been fun. I mean, I've done a video a day for the past almost 2 weeks now. I think I've done 12 total. And it's been enjoyable. I mean, even if it's only, I'm only getting, maybe 100 views a video, within a few days that I put it out. But, I mean, that's still, for Minecraft videos being a new channel, I think that's respectable.
I actually started playing Minecraft because I watched your Thaumcraft video.
Really? What do you think about the mod?
I don't know. I just got interested in the game itself, like Minecraft, so I just downloaded Minecraft and started playing it. I actually haven't checked out Thaumcraft yet.
What is Thaumcraft?
It's I'll get to that in a moment, but I would suggest Bucket that when you first get into the game, don't and appreciate the vanilla experience. While it's new to you, give it some time before you do a couple worlds and some terrain that you think, oh god, I want to do a spire here or a railway system there. Enjoy the vanilla aspects of the game before you start getting the mods. A lot of people, they start the mods right away and they never really appreciate the base game.
Yeah, I haven't used any mods yet except for a texture pack just to make it look different, and it's been pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a great game. It's so open ended that every time you start a new world, you don't know what you're gonna get, and it really keeps it from being repetitious. It's much like DayZ in that fashion that it's a sandbox. I mean, you can
do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. Exactly.
Set your own objective. Accomplish your own tasks you set for you.
But I was just going to ask.
Go ahead, Rob.
Okay, I was just going to ask Bucket. Since you're so new to the game, what objectives have you done in that game? And then I was going to ask that same question to Pint. But Bucket, why don't you go first?
Right now, my objective is just to build a nice looking house.
And how's that going for you?
It is going pretty epic. I mean, I have made a pretty nice looking house. I got some good plans for it. I just gotta figure out how to accomplish that. I mean, I know what I want to do.
Yeah.
But I just gotta continue playing the game, find new stuff, and just figure out what I want to, how I can accomplish it.
Bucket, I need a picture for this podcast so I can throw it up on YouTube. If you want to email me pictures or screenshots or pictures of your Minecraft house, I'll throw it up on the podcast. And same to you, Pint.
Oh God.
Hey, but it's very incomplete, but it still looks pretty cool.
It's okay. It's all right. I'll show the progression or the horribleness or whatever.
I've only been working on it for probably 8 hours.
It's all
total.
right. It's okay. Man. Just send it to BlameRob@gmail.com. And that's a public email address. So actually, you know what? If anyone is listening to this podcast and they would like to submit their pictures of their or screenshots of their Minecraft awesomeness, feel free to put a comment, leave a message, send a PM, or send me an email at BlameRob@gmail.com. Pint, what have you been up to in Minecraft?
Well, I'm kind of an old dog at the game. I've been playing for a little bit less than a year. So, as game experience goes, there's people that have been playing since alpha and the beta period. So I'm they have quite a few, months at the game than me. But I've done the vanilla experience. I've had multiple worlds on a vanilla world. I've learned, the basics of redstone and how to wire piston doors and how to do timers and, that kind of thing. So I was kind of done with the with vanilla Minecraft, and I moved on to mods about 9-10 months ago. And this mod Thaumcraft, I've really, really enjoyed, and that's what the focus of my Let's Play series has been on is Thaumcraft.
Is this the DayZ mod for Minecraft that you were telling me about earlier?
Oh no, that's a multiplayer mod for Minecraft. So it's based off of a multiplayer. Thaumcraft is a single player mod. So you either play it by yourself or you watch someone else play from on a YouTube Let's Play.
Yeah. And so what is this mod about? What makes this mod different from everything else?
Well, it doesn't necessarily take away from the vanilla game. I mean, you can still do railway systems if you wanted to. You can still do redstone wiring and that kind of thing. But it adds a magical aspect. And it adds
magical aspect, as in sorcery, swords,
as in
and sorcery.
Correct. Swords and sorcery.
So I can cast magic missile into the darkness. Is this what you're telling me?
Sure. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Can I put on my black mage hat? Cast a level.
I use robes and wizard hat.
Put on my wizard robes and wizard hat.
I use a wizard skin for when I'm playing Thaumcraft, just so I look the part of a wizard.
Can I cast Fireball?
Now
the
you're
traditional
just making fun of me.
Fireball.
You're a 9th level mage, so that'd be 9d6 damage.
I read up on Thaumcraft after I watched your video.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it sounded pretty cool, but I just wanted to get more experience with the Minecraft.
Yeah, man, don't spoil your vanilla experience.
So, is there anything else cool about this mod aside from the sorcery aspect?
Well, the mechanics are pretty in depth. It adds a lot of content to your normal Minecraft experience. So you have a lot more considerations and a lot more things to worry about and a lot more things to take advantage of. But it becomes a jungling act because as you're using all these Thaumcraft machines, you're damaging the environment around you. So you have to do a balancing act between repairing the environment, which is a taint and viz. You'd have to understand the mechanics of the mod to get what it is, but right. So you have to balance your Thaumcraft aspects against the harmful things that the mod does to your world.
That is so weird. That is so weird. That mechanic is like that because I used to be a couple years ago, I got into Dungeons and Dragons 4th edition, and then I was into it for a while, for about a year, and then I stopped. But then recently, I started listening to, I guess, a new revamp or rev or something of 4th edition, or maybe a new universe for 4th edition. And they were I think it's called Black Sun or Dark Sun. You know what? Let me look it up. And basically, it uses an aspect similar to that. And Dungeons and Dragons 4th edition Black Sun? Is it Black Sun?
You mean Dark Sun? Is it a desert world? Where there's psionics? Yeah, that's actually much older than 4th edition. I don't like 4th edition because 2nd edition was when they introduced
Dark Sun?
No, yeah, it was the 2nd edition.
Okay, so I'm mistaken then. So it's not Dark Sun isn't new. It's just I guess it was newly introduced into
to 4th edition, probably.
Yeah. Right. So in that and correct me if I'm wrong here, Pint, but from what I understood, is that magic is...
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
The filers, right. There's very similar.
So what happens is, like, there's very few... Like, you remember in traditional D&D, like, magic is, like, commonplace, and people cast spells, and da-da-da, like, it's like breathing air, or it's, like, as common as, I don't know, building something. But then, in this world, whenever you use magic... Or, number one, excuse me, let me take a step back. Number one, whenever you use magic, like, there's negative penalties. Like if you cast a fireball spell, like you will probably literally kill like 20 innocent lives or something like that. And that's probably an incorrect statement, but I'm trying to piece together what I know, or I'm trying to explain what limited knowledge I have of this. And is that sort of what you?
No, it's a perfect analogy for people who understand the Darkcraft world. If they're old nerds like me, then they'd get it. Yeah, it's definitely the same thing. You're anything you do in Thaumcraft, you're taking out of the environment in some way, which has negative consequences if you aren't careful while you do it.
And so we could talk more about your channel. We could talk more about the mod. We could talk about tips if you want to go over that. Pint, I leave it to you. Whatever you'd like to sort of share with listeners, or if you'd like to promote your channel, or maybe, I don't know, whatever you'd like.
Well, if anyone's listening and they play Minecraft, if they don't know what Thaumcraft is, I think I do a pretty good job of introducing aspects of it as it comes along. My episode 1 is a fresh new world, so you can learn the mod by watching my series if you're interested in that. And I've made a point of watching the comments, and if people are playing the mod as well and they get stuck on something. Actually, the episode that I'm uploading right now, one of my viewers, just because of the spelling and grammar, I assumed it was a younger sort,
Right. Actually, can you guys hold on 1 second? There's someone that joined the channel, and I think she played Minecraft before. I'll be right back, and I can edit this out. So hold on 1 sec. Okay, never mind.
Something to do. It's the people who don't like Minecraft won't like DayZ. People who don't like DayZ won't like Minecraft because it's you have to impose the goals on yourself, or you're not going to do anything. You're just going to make a farm and sit there and eat bread for the rest of your Minecraft life.
That's what I've been doing for the past 10 minutes in games. I can't figure out what I want to do. It can get boring if you don't have an objective.
What's so funny is that this reminds me of either an article I read or a keynote speaker that I heard. And this is during the time when I first started playing Civilizations. And what the article or what the keynote speaker was saying is that, for a long time, video games and games in general really focused on destroying things, or action games where you kill things, like, I don't know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles where you're killing the foot soldiers, or any side-scrolling game or any type of shooter game, or everything is about destroying and killing. Right. And when SimCity came out, or even, I don't know which came first, SimCity or Civilization, but I'm pretty sure it was SimCity. When SimCity came out, I mean, it just introduced a whole new genre to video gamers, or to people in general, and it taught people that, or it showed people that you don't just have to destroy stuff. You can have fun creating things and creating a city or building things. And so I think that this game, Minecraft, and as well as a lot of other sandbox games, draw from that same audience that would enjoy a SimCity or that would enjoy a Civilization, where you're just kind of building. And actually, Civilization isn't just about building anymore, and neither SimCity to a degree. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? There's more to video games than just killing. You can get enjoyment
to the yang of the violence in a
exactly
video game. Right.
And so what I was trying to say, and this is where I was going with this, is that when you and Bucket were just talking about how, if you don't like DayZ, you're probably not going to like Minecraft, and vice versa. It's because they share that genre of sandbox type games. And then to take it one step further, Minecraft is also a building game where you construct things, or excuse me, they have a name for it, like a sim game where you build and do stuff that way.
And I think the success that Minecraft has had is because it's more than that as well. I mean, there's people that all they do is redstone engineering, and there's no other word for it. It's engineering. How they make giant computers in their. It's an actual computer. It does computation. It is a computer. So it's.
I've seen some of those.
Your computer is simulating a world where you have wiring and you have and/or gates. I mean, all the technical terms for different parts of circuitry are within their computer. And it's so your computer is simulating a world where it's simulating a computer which is doing computation on your computer.
That is hilarious. I've seen some of those videos.
It's Inception, my friend. It's Inception.
I saw the calculator video. That was pretty cool.
I saw one with they used a monitor. They made a monitor and displayed pictures.
That is so cool. All right. Oh, hey Pint, you showed me a neat thing that you're doing for your viewers. Can you describe what that is for all of our listeners out there right now?
Well, since my channel is new, and there's Minecraft channels are a dime a dozen. So when every single sub that I would get, I had a wall on my wizard tower. Of course, I'm playing a magical game, Thaumcraft. So I made a wizard's tower. And on one of my walls of my tower, I put up signs, and I just my sense of humor. I mean, I don't know these people, of course, but I'd put up their name and I'd give them a random compliment, like Purge Saint. He's actually someone I know I've played Minecraft with before. Has nice teeth, and I don't know Purge Saint. I've never seen the guy. He's an Australian student. So he's probably got horrible teeth. Oh, for all I know. But so I mean, I did that for my first 20 subs. I mean, it was a lot of fun. You got to think up a random kind of cheeky compliment for everybody. Yeah, it went over pretty well.
To your channel now.
Are you really? You warm my heart. That puts me at 31, by the way.
Whoa, it was at 29 before we started this, I think. So it's going up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's. Remember, you and I were talking on the phone earlier today. Scheduling this, and somewhere, someone posted up a video of mine. Had to be, or a popular channel out there. Liked something I did. So it showed up on their feed, and so in the span of it was like 6 hours. I got something like 10 subs, and I started it off with 20. So
that's how it works.
Yeah, the last episode that I did was easily my worst, actually, because I got, the mechanics of the mod are so in depth that I can't remember everything.
Right.
And I try very, very hard not to stop the video every 10 minutes and go look at the wiki. So I really rack my brain on how the things work, and I try to do it in real time without cutting away the footage. So I mean, there's me tinkering a lot sometimes, and I got frustrated. I got stuck on this one thing, and it was a good 8 minutes of the episode was me basically pulling my hair out while I'm trying to comment and make this thing work, and it was pretty embarrassing. But I decided to keep it in there.
All natural.
All natural. You know what I'm saying? The first episode, I told people, I said, look, I'm not going to be scripting it. I'm going to go into each episode with a general idea about what I want to do. Really, I make it up as I go. I wanted to stay true to that. And part of staying true to that theme is even when you're not doing well, you still put it up on YouTube and
that's right.
See how you adapt to it,
And in the spirit of keeping it all natural, I will keep the edits to this podcast extremely minimum. Or
there you go.
Or maybe I won't edit it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what comes up.
I edit out the parts where I'm just moving around the game. If it takes me 5 minutes to walk from point A to point B, I don't want my audience to just sit there and watch me walk through the woods.
But that's DayZ.
That's right.
They can watch DayZ videos for that.
They can watch DayZ videos for that. Better
exactly.
Too.
So, okay. Anything else as far as Minecraft goes, or your
No,
channel?
That's it. I plan on doing more with Minecraft. I might move into some more indie games. I'm definitely going to do a Let's Play of XCOM. Anyone who's over the age of 30, XCOM was a huge game in the 90s, and they're doing a remake of it. The producers have said over and over again that they're trying to stay true to the original theme, and I believe it comes out next month. So I will be buying it day one. I had to look up the date. I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments.
Please remind me. I want to do that too. I remember. Did I tell you? I think I messaged you and I was like, I remember that game. I remember being like so young and playing it at my cousin's house, and like no one was touching like I want to say the Sega Genesis, if that's even the system that it was on.
Right. It was a computer game.
Oh, it was? Okay. Maybe I'm mixing it up. No, actually, I think it either looked really similar to a console game or it was on the computer. In any case, I played it when I was very young. I played it for like literally an hour or two and I couldn't figure out the game. But looking back and thinking about that game, I'm like, oh, that's what it was. And like, that's how you move and stuff. And that, and I'm a big fan. So, okay. Piece of BlameRob awesomeness, factual awesomeness here. My favorite game in the world of all time is Final Fantasy Tactics. And so I love tactics games, and if XCOM is awesome, I will probably like that game as well. So I will be playing it with Pint, hopefully. Is it multiplayer, Pint?
I know, I think it's single player, my friend.
Damn! So,
damn it!
So we'll both be playing at the same time, but we'll just be on different. Or I don't know. We'll figure it out.
No. Hey, let's have battling Let's Plays.
Battling Let's Plays.
We can so do it. We'll just do timed episodes. We each play for half an hour, and that's episode 1.
Yeah.
And it's a competition to see who does the best within a given time frame.
Oh, that would be cool. We gotta take
we'll
that
work
idea,
it out. We'll work it out.
Put it in a little treasure chest, and like we'll open it up later. And by later I mean next month when it comes out. So
and I'm still gonna win. I mean, just I don't want our viewers to be up in stitches with the suspense of it all.
Like I said, I've only played it for less than an hour when I was probably 6 or 7 years old, and you can
buy the original off of Steam. It's available.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I should have bought it during the sale.
Maybe $3, $5, something like that.
Yeah, I might pick it up, but I'm going to be gone for a while.
I still play it.
I might pick it up.
20-year-old game, and I still play it. I love that game.
It's a good game. I'll probably pick it up. We'll see. I wasn't gonna do any other recent news or announcements, but we started talking about XCOM, so I'll talk about a couple other things that that were on my mind. I mentioned San Diego Comic-Con. If you guys are curious to know what happened on that trip, I'll go into more detail later. But just a quick peek at what happened. I stood in line for a long time. There were more lines. I stood in line to get into other lines. I stood in line to get tickets to go to other lines. And basically, at the end of it all, I got to buy exclusive toys, rare toys. I got to see a lot of celebrities and their panels, like Joss Whedon. I got to see the cast of, he's awesome and so funny. I got to see the cast of Warehouse 13, a bunch of other stuff, Simpsons, Family Guy, Futurama, a bunch of other stuff. It was really cool. I actually usually take a lot of pictures, but I didn't take a lot of pictures this year. And I'll talk more about San Diego Comic-Con later. Last week I got sick. I'm okay though. What else happened? Over the weekend, Guild Wars 2 open beta happened, but I did not participate because I had no voice and I was sick. Otherwise, I would have done videos and tried to talk even though I was sick.
So how'd it go getting Kate Beckinsale's phone number?
I actually got Kate Beckinsale's phone number. Or not number, I got her signature. The viewer wanted me to get her signature. You saw that? That's awesome. The viewer wanted me to get the signature, but then I traded it for a signature of... No. Well, I forgot. I either traded it for a signature or a service from...
Whoa, service, huh?
From either
service,
Megan...
Huh?
I think I said Megan
what?
Fox
From Megan who? Megan Fox?
Scarlett Johansson.
She's a Kate Beckinsale fan too?
No. I forgot.
Not that kind of service, huh?
This is a family podcast, and it is...
Oh, right.
I cannot say. So that happened, and then
I will give you one Kate Beckinsale signature for holding my hand for 5 minutes.
Yes, or something. What else happened? There's a bunch of stuff happening on Twitch this weekend. So if you play Magic the Gathering, there were, I think, the Pro Tour qualify. I don't even want to. Part of me doesn't even want to say it because I forgot it all. Actually, let me check. There were... Here we go. MLG Summer Arena is happening. Super Battle Opera is also happening. Or excuse me, Super Battle Opera qualifiers are also happening right now. Super Battle Opera is probably the biggest fighting game tournament in the world. It's hosted in Japan and has been hosted in Japan for quite some time. The only other tournament that is comparable is EVO in North America, which finished a couple weeks ago. I think... who won... Marvel vs. Capcom. I think Filipino Champ won Marvel vs. Capcom. I think a Korean took Street Fighter 4, knocked out Daigo very convincingly. That's another highlight. There's just so much stuff that's been happening. So MLG Summer Arena is happening. Super Battle Opera qualifiers are happening. And the Magic Pro Tour Grand Prix Columbus is also happening. I think that happened last weekend, so be sure to check that out. I'm a big Magic fan. I'm a big fighting game fan. And I'm a big competitive gaming fan. That's why I mention all those. I think that's it. Pint, any last words regarding your channel, shout outs? Oh, you want to give a shout out to Marty before we go?
Sure. Marty's Games is still, it's a small channel. It's a Minecraft channel. I feel really bad because I picked Thaumcraft, which is a popular mod, and there's not a lot of content on the internet, on YouTube for it. So it might not be to my credit that I did well early on, getting 30 subs on a Minecraft channel. It's doing well.
Well,
his content is worth checking out. And it's martysgames.com. I mean, sorry, just Marty's Games. There's no .com. He doesn't have a .com.
I'll put the link to his channel as well as your channel in the video description. Bucket, any last words? Or you? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Pint.
No, I was gonna say him and I have some stuff in the works about doing some stuff together. We might do an ultra hardcore. He's been hosting an ultra hardcore competition.
Okay.
I missed the last one actually because I kind of forgot the time, and so I woke up late. I know. I was so bummed too because I really wanted to play.
Yeah. It's all right. There's always next time.
We're gonna do something together, him and I. We get along really well. So
sounds good. And then Marty, if you're listening, we tried to get you on the podcast today, so you could talk about your channel, but you weren't on, I guess. So shout out to you. And Bucket, any last words? You playing Minecraft right now?
I am.
How's that house working out?
I took screenshots, and what's your email again? I forgot it.
BlameRob@gmail.com is
That's
my
what
email.
I thought. Okay. I'm gonna send you like 4 pictures. It's freaking awesome.
I will use them. And then Pint, if you want to send me screenshots of your Minecraft awesomeness as well, feel free to do that. And anyone else that wants to send me screenshots of their Minecraft awesomeness, they can send that as well. Mr. Bucket joins us from Team Player Gaming and DayZ Videos. I'd like to thank Mr. Bucket for hopping in and joining us tonight. Thank you, Bucket.
Hey, no problem. Anytime.
PintOfBass is a TPG regular, guest of the channel, and now fellow YouTuber. Pint, thank you so much for being on the show and telling us about your channel.
Oh, well, thank you for having me, of course.
Be sure to check out Pint's channel and Marty's channel. It will be featured on my channel list as well as in the video descriptions. I will be gone for the next 2 weeks, but until then, happy gaming, and I will see you guys next time. Yeah, go ahead.
This game is just awesome.
You've been watching Minecraft videos?
Yeah, you ever seen Syndicate Project?
No.
Yeah, he's a British
Minecraft.
Yeah, he's about our age, I think. He's mid-20s, early 30s.
No, he's 18 actually.
He's 18?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. His videos are pretty awesome. I don't know. They're pretty cool.
He's got like 36 million hits.
Views. I am looking. 36. Whoa! 1 million
something
subscribers.
Like that.
430 million.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And his Minecraft project is pretty. I don't know. I've been hooked on watching that as well.
And then when did he start? He started 2 years ago. And then I guess his focus is
he does Minecraft, Call of Duty, and Skyrim, Sims. I don't know.
Man, he
does like a full-time job. He gets paid to do it.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me listen to one of his vids. Actually, I don't want. I'll listen to it later. But it looks like his Minecraft videos are the ones getting a bunch of...
They're pretty badass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Minecraft is one of those games where because there's an active modding community, you know, you can play the game again and again and again, and still enjoy it. I mean, I still enjoy logging onto there's a multiplayer server that I'm whitelisted on, and even though it's vanilla, normal, everyday Minecraft, it's still enjoyable to log on every now and then and play.
Yeah.
So, I have a question. How is the multiplayer in Minecraft? I've only done single player survival, and I've been focused on just building an awesome place.
It's really no different than the single player. Of course, since you're going over the internet, of course you have to worry about lag and distance to server and things like that. But the guy that hosts, actually it's Marty, my Minecraft buddy, hosts a server.
We gotta play sometime.
If you want, I can link you guys up and see if you can. Actually, you can probably have my spot on the whitelisting. But,
is he online right now?
Marty? Let me check.
Yeah. Does he want to hop in? Get a little bit of promo going for him too.
I'm checking. His content is good, but I mean he's I guess it's like he's first to the punch for a lot of things, and then the big channels come in and start doing stuff what he's doing, and so takes away his viewership.
Yeah.
But his content's really good, so I don't. No, he's not on right now.
All right. Well, maybe we can give him a shout out, or you can give him a shout out in the video.
Yeah.